All right, let's talk. Lions, Bengals. The Lions obviously got the job done. But it seems that they still offensively, not clicking. I seen in the beginning of the game, they tried to get Jameson Williams involved. So whatever going on, really, I think teams starting to respect J-Mo, and it's opening up things for Laporta, and it's opening up things for St. Brown. So you see a lot of them plays that St. Brown able to kind of run that little to the little, like kind of like a little angle route to the go to like towards the out of bounds and break it back in. A lot of that is because teams are respecting J-Mo's speed to take the top off. You know what I'm saying? And it's opening up the middle of the field. I mean, it's, they respecting the run game. They respecting the Laporta. I mean, they respecting J-Mo in the run game. And now, right now, as teams are playing it, they just going to try to stop the Lions' run. And that's what Cincinnati did yesterday. They stopped the run of the Detroit Lions, and they got burned by the pass. Simple as that. So right now, the offense still ain't looking as clean overall, but they making chunk plays when they need to make chunk plays. And J-Mo still trying to work his way in there. They like what they seen in training camp. You heard them raving about what he did in training camp. Right now, it's just not translating to the game. But to be honest, Laporta came to the party this week. He kind of been consistent, but he had a really big game yesterday. The running game is, they stacked the box, stopped the running game, what the Lions did. They supplemented it with the short passing game. So for the most part, the creativity is there with the Lions offense. You look at Philly, and there's a lot of complaints about what they are not doing. It's too simple. It's just that, and it doesn't really matter for the Lions offense right now. They're going to go to the high hand. They have so many different concepts. It's just not about the weapons, because I'm not trying to drone on Philly or nothing like that. But it's just the Lions got so many, different concepts. Whether it's we can run the football, power-wise, with creativity, sweeps, toss, now also we can throw the ball to the backs, or, we can do creative things with St. Brown and run all these great routes that he can run, or we can take the top off with Tesla and J-Mo, all right? Or, we can just, spread the wealth around and do things creativity, get things over the middle, get things outside the hashes. So the creativity of the offense is really what's beating teams. You stop the run, hey, guess what? We'll throw the screen game. We'll throw it over your head. You want to stop the screen game, we'll throw it over your head, we'll run it. You want to stop us deep, we'll just run the ball. So, the balance just to work off the defense. That was one of the concerning things I had about this, offensive coordinator. Because one thing I loved about Ben Johnson was that he schemed by the team. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, our offense is one size fit all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna run our offense regardless. No, he put game plans in, he put wrinkles in based off the team they was playing. And John Morton, he seemed to be doing the same thing. So, and then to talk about Terrion Arnold, left the game with a shoulder, had a couple PI calls. I think one negated a sack for Aiden Hutchinson. I think another one negated a sack safety for Aiden Hutchinson, I believe it was. And they ended up getting a safety at the end of the game. Shout out to Derek Barnes. So a lot of people wasn't happy with him. A lot of people say they tired of him. And, why he can't just, stop holding. And it's not like I said, it's not like it's consistently like where Jeff Okudah was getting burnt. People keep comparing him to Jeffrey Okudah, but I don't think it's the same thing to compare him to Jeffrey Okudah. Okudah was just getting burnt. He just didn't seem to have the long speed to keep up. Hey, Terrion Arnold, you know, he got beat in Green Bay a couple times. One was off a pick play, which, you know, maybe, you know, what else was what it was. But he's right there to make those plays, in my opinion. He just grabbing for no reason. There's no need to grab. I don't understand why he has a habit to, you know, when he's in position to grab. You know, he almost 2 years removed from college. I mean, that shit should be done. You know, so don't really need to grab, or he's right there to make the play. You know, he's right there to make the play. So, but right now, a lot of fans are just saying, hey, we done with Terrion. Get him out of there, this, that, and the third. Hurt his shoulder again. You know, he played through a lot of injuries, but to be honest, when you look at a lot of those plays, I mean, he right there in the mix. It's just like, hey, why you holding? Or when the ball in the air, what you panicking for? Just go play the ball. And it don't help in people's mind. It don't help in people's mind that, you know, he got a podcast. That don't help the cause neither. Now you got a podcast. That ain't helping the cause, brother. That is not helping the cause. So the whole thing with the podcast probably need to stop until he figure out how to play DB corner, because he's right there. Like I said, most of them plays, he ain't getting smoked. Even last year in the Rams game, he was right there to make the plays. It's just like, all right, turn and play the ball. Jump up and make a play on the ball. You know, you seen Amik Robertson yesterday, you know, make plays on the ball. When the ball went up, Amik made plays. So that's what they got to get him to do, is you in position, you're in position, just go make the plays on the ball. Just go make plays on the ball. You know, just go make plays on the ball, man. So for him, that's just something that he got to figure out. And then I just want to give a special shout out to the linebackers, bro. Like Barnes, Anazzoni, what's the brother's name? Jack Campbell. They are playing for out of their fucking mind. Them linebackers, you know, Anazzoni had a little pass interference, which was, to me, it was bullshit. But I get it. Face guard, and they call when they want to call it. But they were thumping yesterday. They were thumping. They were stopping the run. They was flying around, making tackles. The Lions might have the best linebacker core in the league, to be honest with you, because they are out there. They are out there playing ball. So I wanted to say that. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link in the description. You can follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Everything how the link tree. Check out Detroit Lifestyle playlist. Peace.